world go round again. Oh, yeah, it's Friday, or just a free day.
Good morning, guys. Have you ever got the feeling like you just are tired of shaving? I do every once in a while. In fact, the last time I did a video, I think it's been about 4 months now. So it's time to shave again, at least a few times more. Today what I'm going to use is Tabac. Tabac. This comes from Switzerland, actually, originally. When I went to, let's see, Switzerland, man, oh man, that was in 1986, I think it was. I had a friend up in Utzingen, in Bern, Switzerland, and for a Christmas gift she gave me this. So, and I didn't know what it was until I flew to Germany, to Wiesbaden, and I opened up my Christmas gift, and there it was. So ever since then I've been using Tabac. When I went to medical school, you still couldn't buy it in this country, but I had some Swiss students that they'd go home for vacation all the time, and they'd bring it back to me. So, and now you can buy it here in the United States. It's really nice. I use their aftershave and cologne also. All right, enough of that. The blade I'm going to use today will be a Nacet, Gillette Nacet blade. You can see that. There you go. First time use, brand new blade. And I'm going to use a Merkur 37C slant bar. It's a two-piece razor. And you screw it down like this. And you can see it's kind of on an angle. There's probably a little bit of an overhang. Let's check it out. Let's put the blade in and find out. Hope you guys are well with all the COVID stuff going on. I was going to say, hope you're feeling better with all the Nacets, because I just mentioned the blade, but the COVID, you know what I mean. All right. There is a little bit of an overhang, very minor, very minor. And I'm not worried about it. I'm very used to it. I like this razor. It's just the right weight. Some guys like a real heavy razor. I don't. Or a real light razor. I don't. It depends on the length of the handle. I like short handle ones. It just depends overall on the razor. It's not right or wrong. It's just, you know, your personal preference is what you like. The brush I'm going to use today would be a synthetic brush. Looks like a tuxedo brush. This is from DSCosmetics. And it's a real nice brush. I'm going more towards synthetic brushes now because they're easy to clean and they just feel so good on the face. I've had that soaking for about a minute. Synthetic brushes, you only need to soak them for about, I don't know, a minute maybe. But I've got some, I took some of that soap out. I'll show you here with my knife. It was hard getting it out of there. I probably should have just mixed it right in here, but I didn't. And I put it in my little bowl here. And I've had it soaking. And I guess they call it you're blooming the soap. Whoever came up with that, I have no idea. But that's what I'm doing. We'll let it kind of soften up a little bit. And then I'll wash my face first. I'm not going to use a pre-shave today for some reason. So it's personal preference. Let's see if we can get away with it. Let's wash up and get going. If anybody else has used that Tabac shaving cream, I won't say cream, but that soap, leave your comments below. I'd like to see what you think about it. Sometimes I use real expensive soaps. Other times I don't. You know what? And I'm going to pour some of this bloom out and put that on my face now. Try to soften up the beard a little bit. All right, let's get this show on the road here. I'm going to see how well this mixed up. I poured most of the water out, so we're left with a little softer now. There's a lot of noise. Sorry about that. All right, let's see how we do with the lather. I've been making a lot of videos lately on some of my other channels. I have a couple cooking channels. One is wokowner.com and the other one is carbonsteelcookware.com. I've been having fun making videos with those. Hey, this is it paid off to put the little water in there. It's turning out to be real nice. Really nice soap. I've used this many times before. I really like it. All right, let's see how we do here. You don't have to use a real expensive shave, or soap rather, or products to really get a good shave. I think once you find a blade that you'll really like, it doesn't cut you and it just does a good job, and a razor, just stick to that. You're never going to go wrong. Me, I do a lot of videos. I got so many I'm never going to use them all. I probably should sell some of them. Alright, let's see what we do here. A little wet yet. I'm going to wet it down. Put a little more water in. Trying to soften the beard up. At least the election's over. Get back to some normalcy. If you want to call it normal with wearing masks all the time, and I don't even like listening to news anymore, frankly. I watch cooking videos instead. Alright, let's see how we do. I'm going to warm that razor, my 34C here, my two-piece 34C with a Nacet blade. Get it nice and warm, and we'll see how we do. No use to rush, just take your time. It's like mowing grass in the summertime on your lawn. It's like this is the first and then you turn around and go the other way. Very similar with shaving. No need to rush. Very smooth so far. This soap has got a real nice scent to it. It's fresh. This is if I had 10 razors that I would that I like the best, this would be one of them. You can feel the blade. You can hear it too. Usually when I nick myself is right in this area around the chin for some reason. Alright, let's throw over here now. It helps to puff your cheeks out. If you're old like me, it helps to tighten the skin up a little. If you're not used to the overhang on a razor where the blade hangs off the side, this is one area you got to be careful of. There and right along here. Just take your time. Okay. I'm going to do 3.5 passes today. So far, so good. It's a Captain's Choice bowl. I like it because it's got ridges in the bottom. And it helps to whip up your lather, which is nice. Gee, the lather is the same color as my hair. Or my hat. I was going to see, it's the day after Christmas today, and I was going to shave for Christmas, but I don't know what happened. Got carried away, and it didn't happen. So I said, well, today's a nice day. Let's do it today. I like to get a little shine on it when I'm brushing it on my face. Why, I have no idea, but it sounds good, doesn't it? Let's get a shine on your lather. Well, it does feel good though, too. All right. Now we're going to go side to side. Now I pull my ear back here for some reason on this side. The other side I don't. All right. I think the skin on this side of the face is tighter than the other side. Doing so good so far? Thanks. It's funny, when I get done, I always seem like I always have longer hair, whiskers down here, even though I shave it. I don't know why. All right. This will be the last pass. And then I have half of one. Then I do as a final step around the base of the neck. Okay. One thing with these bowls, you don't want to drop them in your sink because they will crack. So I'm super careful. And you can see in the center, I still have a lot of soap in here that I can use next time. I just let it build up there and use it. No big deal. Merkur's got a real nice set of razors. I have the 34C. Yeah, the 34. I think this one here that I'm using is a 37. I might have said 34 before, but it's a 37 slant bar razor. But I also have a 34 razor. You'd think I was drinking. It's not New Year's yet. All right. This we're going to do the upstroke. Some guys only like to do one pass or two passes and done. Hey, that's fine if that's what you're what you like to do. You do it. There are no hard and fast rules. Now, one of my relatives said he used to shave all the time with a double edge, but he shaved every day, and he said it really started to irritate him. I don't. I shave. Oops, hang on. And drop my towel. I shave every couple days. Sometimes I don't shave for a week. So my skin can heal between shaves. So he went back to a regular cartridge razor. I'm looking for those long hairs, some right there. I'll get those later. I'm not worried about that now. For myself, I have no desire to go back to a cartridge. Unless I'm on a remote island someplace and that's the only razor I have. Real short strokes here. I usually nick myself in trying to make it perfect in this area. You're gonna want to go with a real light touch. Okay, let's do one final pass. I could quit right now, but it feels pretty good. Wish they made this with a rubber bottom. It wouldn't make so much noise in the sink. I don't know why I'm doing the whole face again. I guess I'm used to it. I'll just touch it up a little. There we go. Let's go into this first. Stretch the skin. Very light pressure. Almost nothing. Let the razor do the work. And I put my fingers over it and I can feel where I've been and then also where I missed. This is really a nice soap. All right. Sometimes it feels, I'm shaving like this way and then down, and then I shave up, but I don't shave this direction. So if you can feel it a little bit, sometimes you can get rid of those whiskers by shaving in this direction towards the ear. Good enough. And today, gentlemen, I did not nick myself. How about that? I'm going to use some cold water now. Hope Santa Claus has been good to you. Maybe he brought you some new razors, blades, aftershave lotion, whatever. Or neckties that you'll never use. You know, I never got a necktie in my life. for Christmas. I don't like them. I think the last time I wore a suit was like, oh God, 4 years ago when I went to a funeral. Okay. I have more shaving cream in my ears than I do in my face. All right, how's that look? Oh, a little bit of soap here. Feels good so far. All right, I'm gonna finish it up with some lemon witch hazel by Thayer's. You know, I had the lavender and I really didn't like it, so I threw it away. It was almost full, but the lemon I like. I've got so much stuff I don't want to have to store it if I don't like it. Gosh, it almost gets rid of my wrinkles. I'm 77. I'm going to be 78 in February. We'll get off the age thing, but right now I'm going to use the Adidas Dynamic Pulse. This is aftershave, just says aftershave. Could be a cologne, could be an aftershave. I just say an aftershave, but it's really nice. Inexpensive too. Well, a little bit. They need to put a little smaller hole in the top of that. Oh boy, does that feel nice. Smells good too. Yeah, I'll show you the hole. Or see the hole right there? If they made it a little bit smaller, you wouldn't use so much, but it's good marketing because the more you use, the bottle gets lower quicker and you got to go buy more. Whatever. And I'm going to use some Cremo Skin Clearing Post Shave Lotion. Just a little dab. That's about all that you need. Just to put the moisture back in your skin, especially in the winter time now because it's so dry. Oh, it feels good. I'll put it on my arms. Sometimes it gets rough around the elbows too. Yeah, it'll smell good all over. How about that? Alright, let's get a review on this. We'll go back to front. I'm using the Cremo Skin Clearing Post Shave Balm. Very nice. The aftershave lotion I used was the Adidas Dynamic Pulse Clear. Really smells good. And of course I use always use witch hazel. This one I'm using the lemon. I like that the best, my favorite. Alright, the brush I used was the DSCosmetics. It's a synthetic brush. It's a tuxedo top. The bowl I used was the Captain's Choice bowl. I got the blue version and I like the rings in the bottom. I don't know if you can see it there. Maybe. They go around like this. And I still have some lotion in the center. I'll leave that in there because I could use it next time. The soap I used was Tabac's soap. It comes in this real nice glass container. I think you can buy refills too if you want. I usually take a little piece out and I put it elsewhere, or you can mix your lather right in here if you want. So that's there. The razor I used this time was a Merkur 37C, not a 34C. The difference is they're both the same except the fact that this one has a slant bar. It's like somebody ran over it with a truck. And I really like this razor. This is one of my favorite 10 razors. Maybe I'll do a review on my favorite razors. The blade I used was the, let's get it out of there. This screws up from the bottom. Top comes off. And the nice thing, if you do have an overhang, you can grip it with your fingers all in one. And it's easier to take the blade off. If I do this without cutting myself, there you have it. Now what I'll do, I don't wipe it dry. What I'll do is I'll run it into the sink, and then I take my towel I can't show you this. I just pat it. I don't wipe it. They say you shouldn't even wipe it, or pat it, but I do. Okay, I'm going to let that dry before I put it back in the container. And there you have it. I've got some other videos that I use Tabac guys up in the corners, and some other useful videos you might like to take a look at. If you want to share this video with some of your friends that have never tried Tabac, why don't you send this over to them? Those of you that have subscribed, I really appreciate it. I'm getting a lot more views every day, and I haven't made any videos now in about 4 months. This is the first one in a long time. I really appreciate you guys hanging in there with me, and I'll continue making videos, maybe not 2 or 3 a week, but maybe once a week, once every 2 weeks I'll make one. You don't want your inbox and your mail being hit slammed every day with a damn video. It drives me crazy. So thanks for watching. Stop in. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. Ring the little dingle bell so that you get notifications when I do come out with a new video. Thanks a lot. Have a great day. Be safe. Bye-bye.